Hi, welcome to TREBONS. Here we are with Grace and her puppies, which are now just over 24 hours of age. We will start with our handling exercise. She's had 8 puppies, one of which unfortunately died. It was born stillborn. But we have 6 healthy males and 1 healthy female. This is Grace's first litter. Hello, Gracie. The father of this litter is a dog called Elite, and we believe the 2 dogs complement each other very, very well. And we also believe that the puppies here should tick all 3 boxes, and those boxes are conformity, health and mentality. There, Gracie. As you can see, they're all there, and any minute we'll start handling the puppies. Genetics, I mean, everything, any living thing is genetics. It's a huge, huge part of genetics. And especially in the conformity and health of the dog. The shape of the dog, the way the puppy is going to look, is completely determined by genetics here. If we've done our homework right, when it comes to the look of the dog, and they do complement each other, we should be able to tick that box. I'm fairly certain we will when it comes to conformity. Health, well, is another matter. Today with the pedigrees we can check the ancestry, we do certain health checks, and nowadays 21st century we've got DNA. The science gone into health has improved so much. So not only can we ensure that our dogs are healthy, but we can also avoid problems through DNA checking. And it's a big, big thing. So it's changed the way we breed, the way we look at things. From, for example, 150 years ago when pedigree dogs first started and they were going for conformity of type and performance. And basically, when things started going wrong, it's a bit too late. We can hopefully avoid that to a great extent nowadays through DNA checking and modern science. And hopefully, with health, also nutrition plays an important part, and the environment also plays a part. The way we exercise our dogs, where we take our dogs, etc., etc. And so then we've got environment coming into the genetics, the way the dog develops, and especially the mentality. Environment plays an awful big part. All these puppies should in theory act the same way, but they don't because they're all individual. And we're going to start our handling exercise. Okay, so you've got the first one, nice and gently in the hand. Lift it up. And we're not really placing any pressure, we just want to see the initial reaction of this puppy. How it takes it. Oh, up we go. Easy, easy. I got this, okay. I've got a bit of a struggle going there. Grace. Hold it down. Cool. And before it gets too much, we put it down. So we're on to the next puppy. Does this puppy act exactly the same way? Does it act differently? Alright, Gracie. So it's in the hand, just stroking it, let it know we're here. Oof, 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 oof. Straight up. And we've got to struggle to get away. And this is just pure instinct on the puppy's part. Hello, Tinkle. And up. And over. Easy, easy. So this, compared to the other 2, is definitely a lot calmer. So we're seeing the difference in the way it's reacting. Ooh. There you go. And up. And down. And we know for a fact that if we were to place more pressure on the puppies, what we do is induce a very, very competitive environment for the puppies. Just done you. Go away. Oh yeah. Diggy here. And too much pressure will get this very, very competitive edge in the puppies. And their physical development is also stimulated because they become more competitive. And that's not what we want. Your turn. Oh, we got one down there. I'll get you anyway. So basically we're all acting the same way. And we're getting used to the hand, and this is going to stand us in good stead because what we've done is changed their environment. And we're going to keep doing this exercise, and the exercises get a little bit more and more. We introduce hot cloths, cold cloths, different surface, touching the paws. Oh, we are harmoning that one, aren't we? But nothing untoward, no major panic or anything like that. And as I say, different pressure. More pressure you put on the pup, more stress you put on the pup, it can induce, if you put on too much pressure, a very competitive edge to the puppies. And if you wanted a high performance dog, that's what we would do. And it gets very competitive, the nails will grow quicker, eyes and ears are open quicker, the dog's pushing away, etc, etc. What we're trying to do is just create an atmosphere where we can change the environment and the puppy will accept it. And we will continue these exercises. The first major test will be cutting the nails, and that will be about 10-11 days when we cut the nails. And we do that, the main reason we cut the nails is they get quite long. Sometimes the mother doesn't clean up the shit quick enough, or I don't clean up the shit enough, and it gets on its paws, it scratches the mother gets infected, we get mastitis, then the milk's infected, we've got bad milk, so it's for health reasons we cut the nails. Also, it's quite possible the puppies will scratch each other, again the puppy gets infected, and then we have to start treating the puppy, etc, etc, and it's not good, so it's for health reasons we cut the nails. Because we don't need that competition, because we're not living out in the wild and we can control our environment. It's up to me how much pressure I put on the puppies and the control of that environment. And that's why from day one we start handling them. So we get to know the puppies get to feel me and everything else. Now the puppies have the same genetics, but they will, as you will see as they get older, and we'll follow this. All the puppies, this litter from Grace, the next litter from Lady, which is due next week. And we'll follow those and do the same exercises, and hopefully you'll see why we're doing it and how one thing leads on to another. Now, why do some dogs react differently to other dogs? And that's what you're going to see as we move on. And that's, again, genetics, the way it's all been pulled out of a dog. For example, I've got two sets of cards here, if I've opened them, and say this is puppy 1 and puppy 2 from the same litter, but when it comes to their mentality, they're going to be, we take first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on and so on and so on, in that order, bom bom bom. So that's puppy 1, and that's its makeup and the way it's going to react in certain situations. This is puppy 2, and this is the way it's going to react in certain situations, and so on and so on. But that jack is somewhere down there, that queen is somewhere down here. They have exactly the same, it's just come out differently. And for example, if we've got a puppy and we say the 9 here represents fear, and it's right at the beginning, and we have a puppy, first thing, the alarm system, when a different environment, that is going to spark up. Boom, boom, boom. You've got that light coming in. So with handling, what we're trying to do is find out which card, because I can't change the sequence, but I can find the card that will negate the 9 of spades. So that instead of the 9 of spades, we work and condition the puppy that, for example, it's the 2 here that we stimulate, which negates that, so that we got time for reflection and pull the dog down. I can't change the sequencing, but I can affect the way it works. That's called imprinting. And it's something for the future, especially in the 21st century, when in developing character, it's something that we need to use and everything else, and we can actually affect that, and we've done it, and you'll see how it's done. We don't know enough about it, there's very little written about imprinting, but we do know it works. And that's where we're going with it. And hopefully, you'll follow us. All our videos are going to be in sequence. We're going to do our videos slightly different this time. And one video is going to lead on to the next. So when we go down and do Ladies Litter, and she'll be having them next week, we'll just be continuing talking about imprinting. We'll also be talking about socialisation, habitualisation, because they're all linked. Am I, in handling the puppy, is this socialisation, habitualisation, or am I imprinting? Or is it a combination of all three? And it's a combination of all three. But at this age, it's hardly socialisation, the puppy has no communication. Habitualisation, oi oi oi. Ooh, we got it down, don't too much stress. And so these exercises will repeat and continue and put more pressure on, and you'll follow that progress. And hope you've enjoyed the videos. If you've got any questions, ask them, and we'll try and put them in the video and answer them as we're doing it. And that's basically it until the next video.